been bridesmaids, so here's an opportunity for North Harbour to finally get the biscuits and get their first championship. Joining me is Rusty Matua as our co-commentator, who will be commentating today's grand final.
Yeah, kia ora, Claude. Yeah, exciting grand final, two undefeated sides. It'll be a great match-up here for a grand final, and both deserved grand finalists as well.
What we've got here is a North Harbour team that brings a lot of structure and confidence in their attack. They like to play a wide-ranging game, very disciplined in their attack. Ably led by Dylan Moses from the NRL Barnacut. His kick is kicked down, has to regather, unlucky.
Yeah, Dylan brings a wealth of experience into the side there for North Harbour. As we all know, he's been the instrumental figure with the Point Chevalier Pirates in the last 3 Fox Memorials. So triple champion, so he knows a lot about winning and team culture as well. So a very, very big asset for North Harbour.
North Harbour trying to push it out of their red zone. As we got a little bit of rain coming down, the ball may get a little bit slippery. Do you reckon this will have an effect on how the game is played?
I certainly think it will do, but these teams play with such flair, very, very high skill level, so I'm sure that they'll be allowing for that, but that still won't dampen the electric skills that we'll see on display here today.
Absolutely, absolutely. We had a little bit of contact there from number 3 from South Auckland. They kicked deep, trying to go for a 50-10.
It's perfectly balanced there.
Did he get the 50-10? I don't think he did. Referee hasn't called it. North Harbour's ball as they switch it out.
Yeah, North Harbour ringing the changes there. Mass subbing. Bring on the fresh legs. Looking for a red set now to get out of their red zone.
Absolutely. South Auckland will be looking for an increase in their line speed. Keep them stuck in here. Harbour choose to go wide to get the ball out of their zone. Great settle by Harbour. Pulling them just 5 out of the 10. Dylan Moses getting his runners to feed off him. Player to watch in South Auckland would be Tristan Waipori.
Yeah, the evergreen Tristan Waipori is Mr. Tag personality. This guy has been a real stalwart of the South Auckland side, and in the New Zealand Māori team as well, and does a lot of work with our youth. Very, very big supporter of our game.
There he is there, cleaning up. Always reliable. The leader for this team. He's the equivalent of what Dylan Moses is to the Harbour team.
Yeah, very much so, very much so.
South Auckland tap. Trying to get out of their 10. Harbour returning the favour on the line speed, trying to shut it down. They feed it right. Looking for the overlap. Great defence by the Harbour team. Both teams looking at shutting down the options, limiting those spaces.
Yeah, two very evenly matched sides, Claude. We can see a very close game on the cards here.
Absolutely.
And it could be a bounce of the ball or one drop ball that could be the difference, and that's how close these teams are. And
you normally
look at their play during the tournament. There've been some very, very close encounters, but both these sides have a real grit and determination about them as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Both of the teams bring a lot of structure in their attack, and they like to do the late cuts on the inside, looking for the lazy defender.
Oh yes.
Oh, what was the decision here?
Yeah.
Referee hasn't allowed it.
Timing on the tag there.
Tap there, referee. What's he played a knock on? He spotted a small knock on.
Made the right call there. It's a marginal call, but I think he has made the right call there. North Harbour hand knocking that down.
Absolutely.
And South Auckland in great field position now with a repeat set.
They send it wide.
Oh, footwork there.
Absolutely.
That's Tristan's young son, Tanapi.
Oh, absolutely.
One of the youth playing up there with his dad, and it's a wonderful
here we
game
go.
there. First opening score to South Auckland there. Just a nice little dummy shimmy on the outside. And the opening try of the match to South Auckland there. Lovely quick play of the ball from the young Tanapi.
In games like this, it's just the little half gaps, a simple step, a lazy tag, can be the difference between winning and losing in this game today.
And also too, sometimes it's not even lazy. The attention and the focus was there, but it's just the nature of the game. You could be right on the spot and miss those tags. It's just a flick of the hips or just a bit of footwork, and you will be eluded by the defender.
Absolutely,
trying to take those tags, and it's sometimes you know you're right there on the spot, and you miss the tag.
Yes, absolutely. Two evenly matched teams, and that's what it comes down to. Both have sound defences, sound attack. Neither team wants to make any errors. Possession is the key. Inside the 50, looking for a 50-10. Not very weak. Knocks it back, recovers. Most of these teams today always have run a sweeper fullback. Some teams choose not to, but they use their wingers. Would you think that most teams will be implementing a permanent fullback today, or would you think?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a standard part of the game now, especially for the teams who play at the higher levels.
Yes.
They know that their opposition are using the kicks in multiple situations, and you've got to cover those kicks. You're looking at your open side winger in most scenarios, dropping back on the open side, and using a pendulum basically where we're following the ruck across, and dropping back in mirror image to the depth on the ruck.
Absolutely. Poor kick from South Auckland gives up North Harbour the opportunity to recover it, put them hot on attack. One for Harbour. Makes good ground, sets them up for good field position with 5 tag sets to go. Harbour in a prime position. Raiding down the short side. Almost caught him short on that, near that 2-point zone. A lot of these teams will be aiming to get a late cut so they can aim up on that 2-point zone. Very helpful for most teams, especially these tight ones.
Yeah, that was the difference in the previous game there, Claude, in the Women's Open. Yeah, the 2-point try was the difference between the two very, very evenly matched sides, and
yes, it was
a 5-4 victory to South Auckland. But a very, very good final in the Women's Open in the previous
Some individual brilliance especially from the ladies.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very, very exciting football to watch, and an absolute pleasure to see the girls playing at such a high level with such a high skill factor as well.
Yes, I think that's the key difference if you were to compare it with touch is you need to possess an array of skills when you play tag. You must have a kicking game, passing game, and you have the ability to attack from any part of the field, and also be able to contribute in attack.
Yeah, and also too, it's a different game on defences, Claude, and
yes,
where you have to actually focus on that small tag, whereas in touch you've got the whole area from the shoulder to the knee.
Yes,
it's a lot bigger canvas, and that's another real special point about tag is the focus you need to defend well, and to be a great defender in this game you've got to have great focus and be able to target such a small area of the attacker.
There's always a 50-50 opportunity to score even on a simple settle. It just takes half the gap to not be focused and the player goes through.
That's right.
Such as we just saw there. Everybody makes mistakes in crucial pressure situations. These players play and train hard for this. He had a very clear line to the 2-point zone and he dropped the ball.
Ball carrier had 2 options there, coming back on the inside as well. So it's a rude opportunity goes missing there for North Harbour.
Too right. Great raid down. Good read on the cover. Sliding D. They recover the ball. Okay, has Harbour got possession back? Yes, they have. Harbour seem to be shifting it 1 off the ruck or 2 off the ruck on their settles. They don't seem to just take it. You noted that?
It's quite unusual that you'd look to elect to do that. They're getting a lot of lateral movement early.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas a lot of sides would try and get a little bit or go forward first, try to get set a bit more of a base for the team by driving in one channel for 2 or 3 settles in particular, try and draw in some defenders perhaps.
Absolutely.
Before they look to go laterally.
Geez, that's a lot of skill, isn't it?
Oh, beautiful skills there. The quality of the grubber and the recovery. Absolutely.
Oh, it's awesome to watch. Harbour putting a lot of pressure on South Auckland on their defence. Just as long as they can keep their shape, keep that shifting their ball. The ground's a little bit wet, the ball's a bit dewy. Yeah. You know, there could be some errors creep into the game for both attack and defence.
Another one of the real positives I love about tag too, Claude, is the fact that you know, if you've got your tag on, you can still play.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely. He's played the advantage.
There we go.
Advantage. There we go. Just as you said that, Rusty.
And there you go.
He had his tag on.
Yeah.
I think he called a late tag.
Late tag.
No, was it? Has he ordered the try?
There's only one tag.
Yes, he has.
And this is just what I was going back. And this is one of the real advantages over touch that I believe with that tag has, is that you either got the tag or you haven't.
Correct.
And it's so many times in touch, and I remember as a youth growing up, you know, how many people would call phantom tags.
Phantom touches, yes.
And you're looking at them going, you are kidding.
Yes.
But in tag, you know, it's just so definite, and it's another real positive of the game.
Absolutely. When you score and you've got those tags on your shorts.
That's right.
That's
Play
a try.
Actually, absolutely.
Okay, just going back there, the referee didn't allow that try. So it's playing on. It's still 0-0.
Yeah, and it came back to that constant, you know, he was missing a tag. So it was undeniable.
Well, this could be a try. What's the ref saying? Yeah. What's he calling?
He's calling it. No, he wants a conference here with the touchy.
Touchy
needs to see what is in here for a private word. North Harbour captain's in there giving his opinion.
Of course. Naturally, a good captain would be there trying to influence the decision. The cone was knocked, as I saw it, Rusty. The cone was knocked, so therefore he was out.
Yep.
Well, that's how I see it. I'm a Harbour biased man, so.
Oh, I forgot about that, Claude. I forgot about that.
So yeah.
Yeah, but
we're on different sides of the fence today, my friend.
Yeah, but Harbour dodges the bullet there, and
oh, they did. They what? That was a Scud missile. They dodged there.
Yeah, but they had good desperation defence there. Great work on the line. So I think that was fair.
Yes.
A fair call.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And the score remains 1-0 to South Auckland. Still a very, very close match, as you'd expect. No side willing to give an inch.
He's in front of the kicker. He takes it up for a good settle. Grubbers through. Would that be a late tag or simultaneous tag? He's just called the tag.
Yeah, simultaneous.
Simultaneous. Plays the ball, feeds it right. Harbour deep on attack.
The official's right on the spot for that one. Nice call.
Throws the back door play.
Oh, missed tag.
Easy read by the illustrious Tristan Waipori.
Yeah.
Feeds it.
Ooh.
Numbers. Goes for the dive. No try.
Yeah, nice backup. No tag. Number 18 for South Auckland there with the backup behind Tristan.
They send it wide again. Yes.
Nice tag.
Beautiful read. Beautiful read.
Now he was parallel with the ground in mid-air of that tag. Just great coordination there. Beautiful focus. Communication
is the key, though, with a defence. I guess, you know, it's the old saying, a winning D is a talking D.
Absolutely.
You know, if the communication's there and everybody's got each other's back, you know, you can pretty much assure that there's not many players that will be going through your defensive screen. But if you're not talking, you got problems.
Yeah, and similarly to rugby and league as well. You know, they say the 3 most important things in a grand final: defence, defence, defence.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's what you base your game on. You got a sound defence, you can't lose.
Absolutely.
And so that's what a team who bases their game on defence.
Here he goes.
Most often is the winner.
Yes. It's a cliche, but defence wins games.
100%.
Ball goes wide to South Auckland, looking for an opportunity down the ruck. Quick play the ball. Runners left and right. Drops it on his foot. Harbour recovers.
Young Tanapi there with the double tag.
Absolutely. That's
You'll notice that the more skillful players will go for the double tag as often as possible.
Yes.
Very smart move, and you just see the skills on the young man there, very well coordinated. Great eye-hand coordination there from the young man.
I did have that skill once upon a time, Rusty, but long left me long ago.
Yeah, I know the feeling, cuz.
Great rushing defence, line speed from South Auckland, shutting down their options. Harbour having to feed, very compressed, throwing a desperate pass. It could be dangerous. Harbour recovering. Oh, that was a bit risky. Now
a bit of panic football going off from North Harbour there. They weren't able to get to a kick.
Yeah, the structure went out. It's a bit ugly.
South Auckland in great field position here for a set.
Well, we go to a half-time break.
Yep, great first half there for both sides. As we expected, very close match, Claude.
Absolutely.
And just the one try being the difference at half-time, 1-0 to South Auckland. And you know that they'll still continue to apply as much pressure as they can. They